or 420radio.com. And they were sponsored by all these, like, High Life magazine and all these things.
High Times.
And they basically sat around 24 hours a day and did an internet radio show with cameras and got high out of their minds. And they got paid for it. And
That's
it was
rad.
the craziest thing I've ever seen.
That's
So, it is the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar show. It is hour number 2. And we want to thank our good friends at GoDaddy.com. Save 10% off world-class web hosting. The banner is available at JiggyJaguar.com. Also, when you go through checkout, hit offer code POD88, POD88, when you check out and save up to 10% on your web hosting order or your domain names. I want to thank SRN, the Spirit of South York, at 148.ca, TalkShoe.com. Our good friends at 92.3 FM and AM 1670 in Casper, Wyoming, K-Rocks Radio, that's ZeroPointRadio.com. And, of course, WildBunchRadio.com, BasementRadio.net, Sports Radio 101 The Puck in Denver, Colorado. I'm popping my peas all over the place. I'm like Cthulhu today.
So, should we inform everybody about last Sunday after we went off the air about my drunken walk home?
Yes.
From what I remember.
Tell us about your drunkenness.
So, we watched
love it.
SummerSlam, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who paid attention to SummerSlam, at the very end of SummerSlam, CM Punk wins the Undisputed Championship. Kevin Nash comes out of nowhere, floors him. Alberto Del Rio, our savior, comes out, pins him, cashes in Money in the Bank, pins him, wins the title. Well, we're all pumped and stoked on life, but we're at the bar. And from what I was told and see all over Facebook and Twitter the next day, we're at the bar, and not only when we were at the bar, but when we were walking home, I was reportedly wasted off my ass, screaming "Del Rio!" like as loud as I could. I get on Facebook and Twitter the next day, and Jiggy's got me tagged in all sorts of shit. Like, and saying how drunk I was and screaming Del Rio while we were walking back to his house.
I love it.
Apparently I tried to walk home and I was told that I was too drunk to walk home, and I just curled up in a ball on Jiggy's floor and said I was nauseous and passed out.
I love Del Rio. He's great.
Don't we all?
And we've got our, we might potentially have a Hot for Teacher segment and a Winner of the Week segment this week. We are eager.
Oh, I know who my winners of the week are. My winners of the week are the West Memphis 3.
Okay, we'll talk about that later as well. I was going to be a real bastard today, and I was going to give out the Sinful Sisters' cell phone number.
Oh my God, do it! If you don't want to do it, I will. I will, dude. I will give that shit out so you don't have to have a deal.
We have little bits of information from these 2 or 3 cats down there in Wichita that apparently know me and know of this program, and they've seen our blogs and they've seen all these things, and they're like, "Hey man, I get you some information." So I've got some information, and I want to thank Tom Smalling from Beneath the Burning Sun. I want to applaud his efforts on trying to bring Thomas Lamb and C from the Sinful Sisters along with me to make some sort of alliance, some sort of apology, some sort of let's get together and be buddies. But you just can't negotiate with terrorists, as they say. The new media alliance is coming soon with a bunch of new net radio stations. I will have information on that in a few weeks. Zombie is going to be running for county commissioner next year. Yes, this zombie is going to be running for county commissioner. And what we might do, what I think would be great, is the hip-hop artists that we have in studio with us today, they could play your victory party.
They could.
We could do a big deal, bring you guys in, just do the whole damn thing. And I'm going to be speaking at the 140 character conference in Hutchinson very soon. Details are available at JiggyJaguar.com. And by the way, Marcia, you can try as much as you'd like. They already know that you're going to send them nasty mail. 2 weeks left in our current location, and we're going to be moving from the treehouse to Will Clark's bunker. Yes, indeed, we are going to move to Will Clark's bunker. Former San Francisco Giant Will Clark is going to let me live in his bunker, so we're going to be moving there very soon. Hollow Productions is back, and they're getting it in, and it's kind of like a scene out of the Godfather. I try to get away, but they keep pulling me back in.
Jiggy, I just found three student-teacher relationships.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that. Sarah J, as I mentioned earlier, is booked on 9/11. So in
is that a Sunday?
In very, very poor taste. Yes.
Dude, we need to have like sound effects of planes hitting buildings and stuff.
We are going to have you come celebrate the bombs by looking at her bombs
and telling her I hit that like a 747.
Yes.
Good Lord.
Yes. It's going to be the most controversial and offensive radio show you've ever heard from this broadcast.
For the past 10 years.
That is saying something. Boxa Buddy has been officially moved. It was moved because Michael Edwards apparently got a promotion at Genesis. He is now the assistant manager or something, and he doesn't have enough time to commit to taking care of doing Boxa Buddy and running Genesis. So he moved Boxa Buddy, which means I won't fight Papa Joe at the next one.
And I won't be fighting fucking... Well, I'll probably fight Bentley in October.
I will instead, in October, fight Darkness from Blunt Force Trauma. That should be fun.
I honestly feel that Darkness will go for kill punches.
Awesome. Because I'm planning on it too.
I think Darkness will maim you.
Good. I want someone to maim me for once. I'm hoping that I'm hoping he puts me in the hospital because I need the break. We got Metal Sanaz coming to Salina, Kansas very soon with Project Independent, and the Shatner, the aforementioned Shatner, who is currently sacked out on the couch over there. Maybe he's I think he's up. He's
wide awake.
He's up and running.
Hold on, let me see if I can switch to him for a second. I gotta turn everything around.
Now, we're going to be talking about the West Memphis 3 later on in our Winner of the Week segment. And Anari Vox joined us earlier, and we're going to be chatting with the world famous, yes indeed, two of a kind in the building, the big stars. Forget about what you've heard. Forget about ferrets and jellifieds. Forget about hamsters and batting cages. Forget about gerbils on train tracks. Forget about all the other stuff that I like to say that I've forgotten to say because I forgot what I was going to say because I was told to forget about it. So mentally, I was just told, well, fine, just forget about it. Talk about these guys. Don't say that crap. I don't know what the hell's going on here. We're going to do this. We're going to take a quick time out, and when we come back, we will chat with these guys, the big stars. And I know that poster can pick it up.
Yeah, I'm having problems getting
that camera will pick up my poster. My poster, yay! And these guys are not Crips, and they're not Bloods, and they're not pajama guys. They don't wear pajama pants around town. They don't ride rascals around town. They're not riding golf carts. They're in my most unhip white guy voice, they're rolling on doves. We're going to take a quick little time out. When we come back with that's bad. Like so stay tuned to the world famous Jiggy Jaguar.
You just didn't have the connection?
I love it.
Yeah, there we go.
One of the most, I love doing the unhip white guy. What's great about it is that everybody knows that I'm hip, so when I do that crap, they're like, well, he knows what they're doing. Whoa!
I gotta fix the camera.
I'm gonna fix the camera. Then I'm gonna go fight on the moon. Oh. Let's see here. We got a tweet from Anari Vox who said that we are awesome.
Sweet.
Okay, let me find this. Thanks so much.
Corey Perlman just added me on the Skype.
Good.
Yeah, I was hoping you get the mail. Is that phone? It's yours at the moment if you want it.
Well,
I
I
don't
know,
keep it over here. Yeah,
buddy.
you gonna try to throw all these guys on the couch?
Yep.
Probably.
We're gonna have to.
We're gonna have to.
Who smells like
The ones that are talking, if all three of you don't want to talk,
Alright,
It's
so-
me and him.
that's fine.
Go ahead and sit over here and I'll swap you out.
So he's security. Okay, I see how it's done.
You need,
Let me see right here.
I gotta get use this.
Wow, shit.
Did you need some music?
Yes, if you got some music on you, or where I can go grab some online, or whatever.
And dude, if you want to
Hey,
sit
look
on the
at that,
couch with those
jump
two, I can
drive.
fit all three of them in there with you.
Hey,
He's trying to do shots.
Can you
Oh.
do a jump drive on your
Yes, sir.
thing and play music?
Oh, sure.
Or what? Is there certain tracks on there? Or?
That was underneath the chair, but I don't know.
Gotcha.
Hopefully that gets pulled up there fairly quick.
You should. Give it a second.
No new updates to show. RoboCop and Sting. Get
Hell
you
yeah.
Sting.
So he's got one of those little cams like mine is. Jiggy.
Yeah. I'll tell you, everybody's getting into this.
And you don't want to sit in this chair anyways because it
Oh,
falls.
there
It's the death chair.
Yeah. If you lean too far, you'll be on your ass. The screws
All
are
right.
broken
Is it
underneath.
these tracks right here?
It should be a folder. And there it
Long
says-
time coming?
Yep.
Intercode.
Do you care if I put this on my computer?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
check out. Check out the latest. Making you talented people get your booties. Signing up on Let's Go Pete Team Follow Back. I always love these people that want me to follow them back. And I'm like, ugh. I don't want to get to the point where I have more followers or more people I'm following than Twitter followers. It looks bad. I become Ann after a while.
And you want to know how stupid, well, not stupid, I guess. Bloodbone Dry called Jeff, and they're like, hey, do you think Bloodbone Dry wanted to know if they could get the $10 advance tickets too for their followers and their
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, that $10 in advance is, as long as the tickets are bought in advance, anybody can get those. I mean, isn't that why it's called $10 in advance? I didn't say it that stupid to Jeff, but I just thought that was a weird question from Bloodbone Dry to come up with. It's like, yeah, they're advance tickets. You get them for, you can sell them for $10.
Well,
Now, who is this
he
Corey
is a
Perlman?
Dara.
Who is this Corey Perlman guy we're going to be talking to? Just so I
He
know.
is a social media entrepreneur.
Social media entrepreneur.
And he's a big social media guy. And I'm doing a lot of big social media stuff lately as kind of a way to promote the fact that I'm speaking at a huge social media thing.
Do I get to go to that too?
I'm assuming.
Sweet. Can I stand behind you with my arms crossed like this in a luchador mask?
Instead of having like a member of the Farrakhan guys going with me, we'll just have you go.
Stand behind you with a taser.
I've always wanted to do that. Have a bunch of like Louis Farrakhan guys, huge black guys in suits, just follow me around. Be crazy as hell. And you're gonna be like, what's that about? That'd be perfect. What'd be even better is if they were smaller than me. A bunch of little Gary Coleman guys following me around. And I'd be like, oh, that's gonna protect him.
Yeah.
Guy always travels.
Well, you said this guy's
Here
going to
we
be
go.
calling in at 3:30 our time, right?
I believe so.
Which is in like 10 minutes.
I know. I'm going to try to stall till he calls in. Because I want to make sure these guys get their full time.
Well, how long do you think his interview is going to take?
Oh, probably 20 minutes, maybe not even that. It is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this segment of the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show brought to you by our good friends at, yes indeed, Go Sim. You need to go over to Go Sim. These guys are the premier SIM card replacement service. I know a lot of people travel all over the frickin' planet, and if things pan out for me, I'm going to Dubai, kids.
What?
With offices in the U.S. and the UK, GoSim is the leading global provider of prepaid SIM cards and services that enable leisure and business travelers, yes indeed, business travelers, to use their cell phones abroad at prices they can afford.